All right. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing really well on this Monday evening. Everybody doing good? Everybody doing all right? Oh, yes. Welcome in, Maddie. Welcome in, Beanie. Welcome in, J-Bab. And welcome in, Zori. Hope you're all doing well. Sweating a lot. Oh, yeah, the heat's getting, isn't it? It's getting hot. I am now having to deal with wildfire smoke once again. Tending to Nell before her vet appointment tomorrow. Hugs. Posted in the Discord why'd I gotta go switch shopping. Oh yeah, let me take a look at that. And I'm guessing it's only ever stuck on that screen now, no matter what it is you do. I'm getting tired, stressed, and zoning out. Hug. We tried to get her in for tonight, but in the vet's words, we were entirely booked with emergency visits. Damn. Bleh. Yeah. Okay. I should probably boot up Subnautica then. Oh my god. Hold on. I just gotta wait for the thing to pop up. They gave me like the ad for Subnautica 2. As if I, you know, as if I didn't already have it. It's like, I actually do have this. I actually did already buy Subnautica 2. Like, it's already a part of my library. That I find funny. I am curious on when they're going to be doing their next early access update. I'm being squished by fat. Yeah. This will be another episode and Maddie doesn't get any fucking sleep.
Passing
Hugs.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Warning, emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems online.
Also, I'm ready to be vampire fat. Hell yeah. Let me just, I forgot to swap the side plates again. Because I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight.
Engine powering up.
Might as well bring the Cyclops back on up top. I think I can salvage the data if I can remember the account information, which, given is a factor that's like a 50-50 chance. See, this is why I use a password manager. That way you only need to remember one thing.
Seek fluid intake.
You only need to remember the one thing to get into the one thing.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then basically the password manager just takes care of all the rest of like the passwords and login information. Honestly, it really depends on the type of password manager. The one that I use does extend to multiple devices, like even like on my PC here, and even on my browser. It has a browser extension. I can use it on my phone, my tablet. Honestly, the only thing it doesn't work on is my Switch 2. I think he used the stock one built into the tablet. Ah, yes. Yeah. I know a lot of people do that, especially with, like, Apple Password Manager for those who do use Apple devices. Which is apparently, like, 3/4 of the US population or something. Which is... honestly, it's kind of insane how many people actually use Apple devices in North America. I have an Android, I think. Ah, yeah. For some reason, people swear by Apple. That is also my parents. They swear by Apple. Like, it's like, Apple just makes good products, and you know, and all of that. It's just like, well, it makes it all convenient, you know, I have it all in one place. Personally, I never liked how they feel to use. I'm very much a Pixel gal. Honestly, that's fair. I've used a variety of phones throughout my life. Oh, okay. Take care, Zori. You have yourself a wonderful evening. Hope you feel better. Hugs. Right, to pick up where I was on. Yeah. I've actually used a variety of phones throughout my life. I've used... yeah, I think it was either an iPhone 3 or iPhone 4. Then I upgraded to an iPhone 5 when that was like brand new. And then when that battery was basically just like on its last legs, like I could barely get like an hour's use out of the thing. I finally swapped to an Android phone, which was my first Android ever, and that was the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. And that's where I'm like, oh, okay, I actually really like Android. Why don't I just stick with Android? And, well, that was that. After the S7 Edge kind of hit the end of its life, I actually swapped over to using... the Razer Phone 2. Because at that point, that one had been out on the market, I think, for like... It was either like brand new, or had been out for a couple of months. And I actually really liked the idea of the phone with like I think it was 120 hertz LCD screen. And it has some massive speakers on the front, like, holy Christ. Like, I think a sixth of that the front of the phone was just speakers. 1/6 of that phone was just speakers. A device designed to be a device will last longer than a device designed to be a fashion piece. Yes. Would you go IRL in a submarine to Mariana Trench? I don't think I would. I don't even think I realistically would. So that's 1 power cell, 2, 3. Yeah, honestly, it's not even because of the whole Titan submersible. It's more so just like...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't know. The deep ocean just kind of freaks me out a little. Like, just a little. And it makes me one of those things of like... It makes me wonder, am I actually thalassophobic? Because it's like, I cannot really look into like the deep ocean without feeling it's like some sort of like dread or like unease. Unless it's like that's not enough for like thalassophobia or something. It's just like that absolute emptiness just makes your mind go wild. Literally describe the phobia. Ah! I see. Yeah, it's definitely more probably on like the more mild end of it, but it's just like, it's still there. Like, I cannot go swimming in the ocean for the life of me. And it's literally because there's like, you see all that nothingness, and it just freaks me the hell out.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Systems online.
I actively, distinctly remember there was a time where my parents, my family and I we had gone all the way down to St. Lucia for like a holiday in March. I would not swim in that ocean. I would not swim in the ocean on the beach. It freaked me out, and for whatever reason my parents were like, well, if you're afraid of sharks, there's really nothing to worry about. And it's just like, it's not the sharks I'm worried about. And I just didn't have the words at the time to... Well, I didn't know how to put it into words at the time. Hi, Sophie. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Will increase its kill count after the Titan. Well, if billionaires have anything to say about it, yes. Let me see. I do have everything over onto... Yeah, I do. So I literally can just... I literally will just need to make some backup batteries. I can just make some backup batteries. The whale is here, and I'm doing good. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a couple backup batteries. Why play sub 1 and not sub 2? Honestly, because I personally really do enjoy Subnautica 1, and also because I'm not sure if my PC can handle streaming and playing the game at the same time. Also, I've already hit the end of the current content of Subnautica 2 on my own. So I'm kind of just waiting on the next story update. And even if when that story update does come, I'm probably just gonna play it on my own. Because honestly, I would rather experience it that way than, you know, doing it for content. How long did it take you to finish it? Up to the current end of the content, I think it took me like 30-something hours. I would actually need to double check the playtime on that save, but I was also doing like a fair bit of base building too. Like, I was taking my time and really enjoying that game. It was really short. Well, I mean, it's also an early access game, so it's like not all of the story is even gonna be there. That would be a speed run. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now, nobody's finishing that game in 3 hours unless they're specifically trying to get to the end as fast as possible. Take it from somebody who's actually played the game. It's not that short if you actually go at like the intended pace. Usually for like a first run playthrough, the shortest you might actually go for is like 14 or 15 hours. Speaking of speedruns, Zelda speedruns must look crazy to outside perspective. Probably. I think I've seen like a couple of them in particular with like Breath of the Wild. And it just like involves like jumping with bombs or something. It's been like so long since I've actually looked at Breath of the Wild speedrunning. I've actually like forgotten what it is, but there were some crazy techniques you can do with that. Titanium ingot and chip. Still never 100% sure if the liquid noises are from the ocean or your body. That is definitely from the ocean this time. I can tell because my OBS does not have the sloshing noise on. Yep. More often than not, it's usually just because it is just the ocean itself. As for right now, definitely because it's the ocean. Tease it / jab regardless. Oh, wrong side for the upgrades. Plush Boy Hugger, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh wait, right, I needed the prawn suit to go mine
All systems
titanium.
online.
Come on, Doc. How you doing today? Oh, I'm actually doing pretty good. So, I actually think I have my Sona update pretty much like done. And in terms of like the design and the drawing. I'm doing okay melting from this heat. Yeah, I've heard that the heat going around has been really insane this year. Particularly like in Europe. And I think there's like parts of the US and North America that are really dealing with nasty amounts of heat this year. I mean, for Christ's sakes, where I'm living, we've already got the wildfire smoke to deal with, because other spots in the province or nearby provinces and territories, they've already got wildfires going. Well, the guy wanted to attack me, and then he got the drill. I'm currently just looking for titanium. On the mild end, they'd see Link running around naked with a stick beating everything. On the more extreme end, they'd literally see Link breaking the laws of physics. Yeah, that sounds about right. May as well drill some of this lead, because I do know I'm going to need lead to make some of the stuff, so might as well. Is there any titanium out here, actually? Well, I mean, there's a little bit, in terms of, like, blueprint scanning. NPC during a Zelda speedrun. What the fuck? You see in this too, right? Yeah!
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
huge bottom-dwelling life form.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, I'm not finding a lot of, the ominous thumping sounds ominous. Yeah, well, that's the Subnautica sound design for you. It goes really hard. It goes really well for what it's trying to go for. You know, I wish it was daytime, because then I could actually see what I'm looking for. Oh, hi, Warper. Wait a minute. This is a piece of the Aurora wreck. A little more titanium. Never hurt. Like, there's no way I didn't explore this wreck. I guess apparently I didn't. Also, thank you for the belly rubs. Any speedrun will look insane in an in-universe perspective. That is true. That is very true. Especially if it's an any percent speedrun. Tech already in PDA. Already got that blueprint. That's everything I can scan in here? Looks like it. Oh, PDA. Personal favorite of mine is the Nidoking route in Pokemon Blue. Wait, what do you mean by the Nidoking route in Pokemon Blue? I am not familiar with that. There's a way to get a level 100 Nidoking before Brock in Blue. Oh no. That I could already see why that would be game breaking. Yep. Literally just bulldoze. Oh, well, that's actually lithium. Okay. Good to know. But then again, Undertale is very meta. Yeah. You know, here's something fun. I've actually never played Undertale. To be honest, it just never really seemed like a game that was up my alley. Lithium and quartz. Or lithium. Well, at least I know there's a lot of
Seek
lithium here.
fluid intake.
About 200 meters south of the base, yeah. In Ultra Kill, I think speedrunning is the only canonical route. Toby is a better composer than he is a writer, and it's not by a small margin. You know what? Fair. So that's one titanium ingot. Oh wait, I forgot to grab more water. So I actually need to drink in game. Because the dude is talented with his music. Oh, he definitely is. From what I've heard, in particular with Scarlet and Violet, yes. Oh my god, yes, he is.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, hey Draco, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You doing good? I am currently off resource hunting in Subnautica. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Doing good. Just got back from the gym and did some practice deadlifts for the first time. Ooh. Actually, before I even do that, I need to double check where exactly I'm going. So that way that I'm not just like blindly running out into what ends up being the void in the worst case scenario. At least I shouldn't have to worry about warpers, because they won't register me as infected, so they shouldn't attack me at all. What's funny is that Toby Fox isn't the only composer named Toby Fox, but the other Toby Fox is an AI composer. The only acceptable time to say that somebody is a poser. Yeah, I caught on to that. I'm not sure how well it sort of like reflected on the microphone and my side of things, but it's like I did try to emphasize poser. I mean, if it was only like a little.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh yeah, I never did get the scan on the bone shark, did I? Yeah, what does everybody have going on tonight? Oh, the needler plants. Not bad for self-defense, though, if you want to plant those around your base. Alright, well I think that's way more than enough titanium for what I really need at the moment. Oh, I messed that up. What a tame bone shark. Fast enough to breach the surface. Yeah, like you can get around insanely quick with the prawn suit and just doing like little tricks like that. Literally underwater Spider-Man, pretty much, yeah. Do you know any other Blueberry streamers? I know of like one. And then one who is also another one who is into the kink, but really only has like a variation of her model that is, say, just a blue skin. Oh, sorry. Because of, like, the other... Because of the reef backs is, like, the... God damn it, they're at it again. The other one that I do know of is... only has, like, a blue skin variation. Only has a blue skin variation of their model. Oh, right, 3. Berry Queen Trixie's another one. There's VHS3. She actually has, like, also, like, a berry model variation as well. And then the one that has, like, the alternate skin color would be... Violet High Tempo. At least I should have typed those names out correctly. Same old, same old. So, laying in bed, getting fatter by the second. Actually, wait. I might find copper deposits using this. I think I should be able to. Plead the fifth. I mean, why would you ever plead the fifth? I mean, your body kind of does that for you, Miss 712 pounds. There we go. I got nothing. Yeah, I like how... Hold on. Just, like, look at this for a second. The copper ore is still just, floating there. Just, like, floating in the water. I just need to go back to the safe shallows and find some table coral. So you're correct.
Oh, they're so round and cute.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, 23. Welcome in. Hope you're doing really well. Hope you're doing well. Which game speedrun will look the craziest in universe perspective? Oh my god, I forgot you could suction to the, animals, and you just, like, do this. Look at that. Now that's 715 to you, ma'am. Touche. Ah, there's table coral. Do you update your username every year? Genuinely asking, because that'd be hilarious. Hey, Sophie with the 5-stream streak. Heck yeah. Oh. Well, I timed that poorly. With that jump.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
me see, where did I put all that lead? Here? Copper wire. And I can make the computer chip. Great. Well, that looks like it is stage 1 for creating the rocket. Well, the wild area doesn't even need speed runs for the game to look crazy for an in-universe perspective. Just look at the shenanigans we got up to in Tears of the Kingdom. You know you're a glutton when you're absolutely packed full but are still eating. Exactly. Absolute truth. Plasteel, copper, and lubricant. Ooh, actually, I should double check on the bioreactors. Like, I know I feel full, but I'm currently eating donuts and muffins. As a true glutton does. Alright, well that's gonna top up the bioreactors. You know, I never did get around to finishing off the base as well, which I actually should do as well. I actually should finish making the base. Right, there's no, titanium ore nearby.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Partner goes, be careful there, hon. All those donuts are gonna go right to your hips. She's like saying that as if that's not the plan. Yes, she did. I actually was there for a little bit of the reveal for her re-debut. Honestly, her model actually does look pretty dang good. Honestly, I can't blame too much because it's like for Barry's model redeem and all that, because there's really only so much you can do with live 2D for like Barry stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it actually does look really great.
Engine powering down.
Might as well just park the Cyclops there for the time being. At least the thermal vents mean that she'll be getting charge. Oh right, this is the era where it's just like there wasn't even any titanium ore deposits at all. So I got them like way earlier in the playthrough. Like, oh yes, go ahead and warn me. The donuts you brought me are gonna go to my hips. I was thinking like that SpongeBob bit where it's like Squidward had his taste of his first Krabby Patty and he just couldn't stop eating, and then it just spun the whole exchange. What am I gonna blow up? SpongeBob, no, it'll go right to your thighs, and then you'll blow up. Do you like games where the characters don't know they're in a game, or do you like the games that obliterate the fourth wall? Do you prefer something in the middle? Honestly, ones where the characters don't realize they're in a game. So that way then you're basically just watching a story unfold. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go on down the Lost River. Being real, not every story needs to be a meta-narrative commentary. Exactly. It's like, some narratives can benefit from it. Some narratives use it as, like, a starting point. But not every story needs it. Because, honestly, if you really want to start, like, getting into it, like, Invincible as a story is technically one of those stories where it's like, what if Superman was evil? If you, like, really want to get into it, but it actually starts doing its own thing.
Engine powering up.
Brothers Nintendo games, where they explain the mechanics through dialogue. I have no real opinion on it since, at least in my mind, meta-focused storytelling is anywhere but fascinating to abhorrent. Honestly, it is unfortunately at the mercy of what it is they're trying to tell, and just the quality of the storytelling. And I've yet to see a story that actually meta-narratives interestingly. Just being surface level or having as much substance as a raw chicken leg. Yeah, and it's like one of the big ones that actually is kind of... I think it does... It really does sort of like get into like, the whole meta narrative type of thing, and that is The Boys. And in particular with like the comic version of The Boys, it is one of the most pretentious, edgy little comics you could ever have the misfortune of coming across. Like half the reason not even half the reason the comics exist. The entire reason The Boys comic exists is because the author just hates superheroes. Like, genuinely.
Creaking attack.
Hey, I made it. I've had an abysmal weekend, but it's mostly over. And tomorrow's my 8th anniversary. 2 years of being anything but straight, and I need to polish my metal armor. Which I won't be wearing because it's going to be the hundreds this week. Hold on, I'll have to convert that. I would have to convert that into Celsius, because we don't use Fahrenheit in Canada unless it's like with cooking, weirdly enough. Because yeah, like, it's weird. For general, like, outdoor temperature, we use Celsius. For cooking, it's usually a toss-up in terms of what is the individual's preference. Oh my god, I swear to god, this is the crab squid again. Oh my god, it is. That guy just followed me. Damn.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Seems to have run away now. Hey, Jather with the 5-watch streak. Hell yeah. $37 degrees. Oh yeah, that's hot. Yeah, so like the little piece of titanium was just like rolling down and it just fucking picked up. Donuts are already finished. Ah, like a true glutton. There's no room in the storage. What do you mean no room in the storage? Oh right, copper. The greatest of gluttony. Exactly.
Systems online.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a lot more of the titanium ingots. I might as well just make a couple titanium ingots. What I might do now is I'll probably just try to back out of here, like get out of here, and then go and grab some of those lithium deposits up top. Probably not a good idea to wear full steel armor for my Aceversary. I also want to cosplay Thanksgiving dinner for a bunch of cannibals. Fuck, I wish I lived in Canada. I doubt y'all have this bad heat considering well 75% of the time it's a blizzard. Honestly, it's dependent. Sometimes during like the summer, we absolutely can still have the highs reach that point of that same like 36, 37 degrees. Like I remember being in high school waiting outside and like for the bus to get home at like 3 in the afternoon. And it was 36 degrees out. Celsius. Also, hi Neffel. Welcome in. Well, because I was trying to avoid the warper. Ran into a wall. And even then, you have something possibly far worse. Wildfire smoke. Jesus, Harold, pistol whipping, magical penis casting Christ. Just had a moment of my guitarist in my second band, Imperial, getting comfortable with his gear and find his signature guitar tone. Yeah, let's go. But yeah, honestly, I would honestly rather deal with high temperatures than just, you know, wildfire smoke. Because we can have wildfire smoke from all the way up, that's like coming from wildfires all the way up in the territories, or even like one province over. There's like wildfires all over there, and we still get the smoke where I live. Like, it is insane. And we just got the first wildfire smoke of the season. Believe me, this goes all summer long. And it never used to be like that. Like 20 years ago, summer usually was like pretty clear, like very clear. And it was only in like the rare instance, in a very rare instance, where you might get a little bit of wildfire smoke if there was like a particularly nasty one going on. Now, every year. Because temps are going up, things are getting drier, and those are ideal conditions
Welcome aboard,
for
Captain.
fires. They're just... I feel like the entirety of the Americas, Canada, US, Central America, South America are just hell on earth. Well, that's the funny thing. If we're talking about hell on earth in terms of temperatures, that would be Europe right now. Because European architecture is built to... It's built to take in heat, not ward it off. Because if you remember, like, European architecture, it's usually not, like, very hot over in Europe, or at least never used to be. So, everybody kind of just... So with building the houses, they built the houses to take in heat and absorb it, rather than to ward it off. Let me see, so it was 200 meters southways, this way. Should be a lot of lithium this way. Should be finding, yep, there's the lithium. Pretty much the lithium's gonna allow me to make all the plasteel ingots that I'm gonna need. I'm gonna try and find another node. That way I can get even more lithium, more plasteel ingots. More plasteel ingots, more stuff I can make. I also should have finished my Sona update earlier today as well. Built for the winter, not the summer. Our houses are pretty much made of paper and hope. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty much just like
Welcome aboard, Captain.
paper, hope, and wood that is not great at temperature management. Meanwhile, the one material that is actually really great at temperature management, Adobe, is, well, regulated out of existence. Why? Big business can't profit. But that's also straying a little too much into things I don't want to be talked about on the stream. More so meaning like what I've just mentioned. With like yeah. As we say in the business, pop the bubble. Exactly. Pop that AI bubble. That one I actually have no problem saying. Pop the AI bubble. I don't care how violent it is, how bad it's gonna hurt the economy, whatever. Pop the bubble. Let the actually useful AI tech stick around. And then let all the other bullshit fall off to the wayside. Because we've got Anthropic CEO here being all like, yeah, AI needs to make billions of dollars, otherwise, we're not gonna stick around. We're not gonna be able to stick around. And it's like, wait, why do I care about y'all making billions of dollars? Oh, right, I don't. What's this about a Sona update? You finally getting a blimp redeem? So, the Sona...
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems
The
online.
Sona is essentially separate from my VTubing model. One second, I'm hydrating. Hydration complete. Pretty much the Sona is basically like my self-insert, like how I sort of present or want to present to the world online, the online world. And I heard Soma and was very confused. Sorry, that's just the way I speak. Honestly, I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit more self-conscious about that, just because it's like, sometimes I'll accidentally slur something together, and then it's just that. I'm slightly hard of hearing. Ah. Wait a minute. Curious. I do not have enough on hand to make the ladder. Well, here's a better question. Can I... Can I actually make a ladder that goes up to that portion of the base there? That's a good question. Yeah, this is like a lot of space. You need to put a couch in here. Yeah. Like, honestly, what I think I want to do is I want to have this sort of be, pretty much, I want this to sort of just be like a lounge area, relaxing. And then up here is like actual sort of like living quarters, like sleeping and all of that. J-Bab, Sophia is the couch, or rather, the sofa. Oh, right, I forgot. I do actually have access to, like, glass turning compartment. You know what? Actually, I might do. This area, I think I'm gonna make like the greenhouse, essentially. And then on this floor is gonna be where it's gonna be like lounge and sleeping. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I wouldn't personally want to live underwater just because the less sunlight from windows. Honestly, fair.
Fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
honestly, I can't really blame with the whole not wanting to live underwater for that, because it's like there really isn't a lot of sunlight you can get underwater, especially like the deeper you get. I know near the surface, you can definitely get some decent amounts of sunlight. I can basically just get rid of all those because I do have a bunch of the stuff like these seeds elsewhere, so I don't need to worry about anything. Right, so that's 2 enameled glass. I have glass here. Oh right, the prawn suit's back in at the base. It's on the base. Oh, hi Wario. Welcome in. Hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, how's it been? Hey, Volcanian, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, things are actually going pretty well. Pretty much just doing a little bit of base building while I'm doing pretty much while I'm also doing building the Neptune rocket in Subnautica. Prey-brained right now, so I had to get a streamer to eat me to satisfy myself a little. Streamed earlier, will stream later. Hell yeah. How did the stream go? And getting eaten didn't work that well. So I'm guessing you're still prey-brained. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Get out of my skin! /J. Right, so for enameled glass, what was that I needed again? 1 glass, 1 stalker tooth. Okay. Can I pick up any stalker teeth here? Yes, I can. Definitely something to take the sea moth out for.
All systems online.
Right, so this tooth is... Whoa. That is not actually where I expected it to be. In a cave. These things... Damn it, that's a stalker. It just nipped at the sea moth. Alright, I gotta repair the sea moth. Oh, another stalker tooth. So that is 1 of 4 I need. And it's probably gonna be a couple more. Two of 4. Onyx just ran off with a giant dog too in his mouth. Wait, what the hell's a dog too? You mean like a dog toy? Ah, yeah, dog toy. Oh, that one actually just broke off. Somehow, auto wrong corrected toy to 2. Ah, yes. Gotta love autocorrect. Well, with about 6 stalker teeth, I think that is actually good for the time being, for what it is I need.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, I don't know how autocorrect will just go, oh yeah, toy means two. And it's like, the fuck you on about? What are you smoking? Let's see. I hate being prey-brained. AI, what shit are you on this week? Exactly, like, what is it on this week? I'm trying to think on how I want this, sort of... all sort of laid out. Subnautica, happy home designer hours, exactly. Not, not really, but part of it entirely is complaining despite literally asking for it. Off I go to squirm, bleh. Right, I can actually put this there like that. Yeah, I can. Actually, yeah, I'll put that there. Okay, well that should be about that. I can sort of like come down here and start sectioning some of this off a little bit. I can just build probably like another counter here. Probably like another couple. I can definitely put up a bunch of those wall planters, especially up here as well. I wonder, can I just... Oh, okay. Do I need to... Ah, okay. That one's gonna be like a decorative tree or potted something. And then pretty much right around in here is mostly where I'm just gonna be putting in... If I'm gonna be putting in any sort of like plant life, it's mostly just going to be decorative. Well, I think it's about roughly planned out. So, everything here should be taken out. I remember, let me double check. To make the bed, it's fiber mesh. To make fiber mesh was 2 of those, I think. I was right, 2 creepvine samples. Attached to a component. What's attached? Oy vey. Just do that. Does that fix anything? Nope. Oh, now it allows me to do that. Jesus. Yeah, this game can be a little finicky at times with the base building. titanium and quartz. Do I have a single piece of titanium in the base at least? Please tell me I do. I might not. Come on. Just something. A little something. Please. Just a little smidgen. Anything? Oh. Well, if it's gonna be anywhere, hopefully it might be on the Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay, I have more than enough titanium. And the prawn suit's in the base. Of course it's in the base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, now that's the door. So now there's an actual sleeping area. Basic potted plant. I'll just place that down. Place you down. Now I need to go and find more titanium. Again. I'll at least put all of this back because it's at least gets all of that started in terms of like getting things laid out. Can I pin? I should be able to find and pin the, yeah, the Neptune stuff. For just copper wire and lubricant. Both of which are actually very simple. Like, I'm pretty sure... I know I have enough copper wire already. Or enough copper to make copper wire. Should be up here? And then, while that's over making the gantry, I can maybe start looking for what other materials I would need to finish the interior of the base. And yeah, you can already tell exactly how tall this rocket is gonna end up being. Like, this thing is impressive. Plasteel nickel aerogel wiring kit. Talus maxing. Is that a Warframe reference? Because that sounds Warframe-like.
All systems online.
No, it's basically Latin for tall as fuck. Oh. Yeah, I should have picked up on that, and I didn't. Heading to bed now. Night night. Oh, night night, J-Bab. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have good eat. That being said, we do have a Warframe bit of what the balls. I wonder if I can find any scrap metal down here. Looks like a no. Definitely quartz. Which is way funnier given who says it. Wait, who says it? You have my curiosity piqued. Scanner room fragment. Scanner room fragment. It's better than nothing. Ah, perfect. Just what I'm looking for. inventory full. Damn it. So this is about southeast. 1 kilometer southeast of the base. Okay. Okay. It's about 400 meters away.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Make of the door. Well, I should actually have enough, particularly like over here. I can just grab this guy. Inventory full. Of course, it's like inventory full. I can just deconstruct that and then move it up there. You know, I should probably I should definitely turn the scanner off before it chews through all of the base's power. I shall BRB. Okay. I guess those aren't fully grown yet. Oh well.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
honestly, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna have like 2 planters filled with the Chinese potato plants, and then the others with the marble melons. And then I'm just gonna take these ones from the lantern tree and then just plant them later into the basic pot plants. The basic, not pot plants, the basic plant pots. English. Right, I actually should be able to make enough glass, which is like 1 piece of glass. Oh yeah, ran past the fabricator. There we go. I actually am gonna plant something in the planter there, which is one of the ferns. I just want to plant like a fern in that room. Alright, so that can all go into one of the other planters here. That pretty much just like fills up the whole entire planter. Deconstruction of attached components first. How do you mean attached components? Oh, right, that stuff. Right, I need to design the walls first, and then I can start placing things down. Well, at the very least, it shouldn't be too much more. Horned Lord of the Woods, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Fighting a flu, but otherwise okay. Oh yeah, the flu sucks. Yeah, I hope you actually get better from that soon. Occupational hazard from working at a summer camp, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Because God forbids parents don't send the kid hacking and coughing, using about 3,000 tissues to the camp. Yeah. And then it's like one of the excuses for doing that is all like, well, clearly the kid's faking to get out of going to camp or going to wherever. Like, unironically, had that happen with me one year where it's just like, I was like pretty clearly like sick with something, and my parents were adamant that I was faking it just to get out of going camping. But it is what it is. With meds, it's not too bad. Hey, well that's good at least. It's not even that. It's a local camp. They picked the kid up at the end of the day, but they paid for it, so getting their money's worth or something. Yeah, that too. Gonna need to be a damn powerful rocket. Yeah, that is true. Hold on 1 second, my phone had to reboot because it's just like it wasn't really getting used for Stream Deck. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Right, did I have... Oh, right, no, all the quartz would be in Bronsu, which is in the base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And, well, I mean, since it is starting to get night in the game, and I finally put down a bed, might as well use the bed for its intended purpose. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna see if I can find any, what do you mean that you can find titanium? What the hell is with that visual glitch? Oh, wait, I know what that one is. That one was all the way down at the, Lost River. That's why it was so glitchy. For a second, I thought the reef bat calls were your stomach. You know what? Fair. I just want to use the camera to see if I can see what the hell this titanium is about. Is this like an actual piece of ore? Like an actual large chunk? Or is this just a small piece of titanium? Like a tiny little ore chunk? Ah, okay. No, that is exactly what I wanted. Alright. Well, I'll just take this on back. Oh, I wish the camera would actually go faster. Gonna head back to Orange's stream. Just wanted to check in and say hi. Hope the Something of Nautica goes well, and you destroy Altera with your bare hands. Alright, you take care. launched myself off a fish. Don't say that every day.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, right, I should grab all the titanium out of there. You know what? I'm gonna keep the walls like that, because I don't really need them. Like, I don't need any specific, like, a full hard wall in there. And then I can pretty much just replace that grow bed. Alright, so let me just do some math. So this is 4. There we go. Okay, so I'll just put this poster right up over here. Actually, what does it look like if I put the windows here too? I mean, it's still mostly getting blocked out by that stuff, but honestly it does look fine. It actually looks fine. Well, let me see.
systems online.
Welcome
Well,
aboard,
if I can't
Captain.
find any more titanium, I may as well turn the scanner off, because there's no point in having it run and use up all of that power.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I wonder... So if I follow this, there should be a good amount of titanium or way off in this direction. Should at least be a fair amount over in, yeah, here in one of the mushroom forests, or at least in the mushroom forest. Should be a fair bit somewhere around here, or at least nearby. Well, there's salt. I just want to find, like, you know, chunks of titanium ore. I guess apparently that's a little, much to ask for. Again, what is a crab squid doing there? Is that lead or titanium? That would be lead. Oh my god, I heard that little shriek and I'm like, is that a Ghost Leviathan? Did I enter Ghost Leviathan territory? And then it was just a bone shark. I guess they really want to bite at me because I want to. At least they're just really curious. It's hard to tell. I really just need to go down to the Lost River to get all that titanium then? I guess apparently I do. Cyclops engine fragment. Well, it's a little bit of titanium. Better than nothing. Oh, I thought that would latch on. Damn. Oh, wait, that's a Ghost Leviathan. Can I launch myself far enough to actually get out of here? Kind of. Kind of. Yeah, man. Oh, I hacked that up. There we go. I mean, it's at least a launch. Oi. That's copper. I am such a bad streamer. Watches another streamer while live. Oh. Lol. I have been trying to resource gather, but I've been going to the wrong places, apparently. So, back to the Lost River. I'm not even gonna bother taking the Cyclops, just because I can probably get in and out a lot faster with the Pronsu. Like, the prawn suit's just like, it's smaller. I can move around a lot faster with the grapple arm. and, you know, slingshotting. So it's like, why the hell not? That's lead, that's copper. I think that's what I'm looking for. It's titanium. It is indeed titanium. I should actually remove as much of that lithium as I can.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So the thing that I'm also gonna do is, after I finish mining all of this, or this like chunk, I'm gonna look around for rubies. Since I'm gonna need rubies to make all that aerogel. Just gonna dump all that back in there. I know there should be some rubies, either here in the Lost River or just outside. Since just outside here is the blood kelp zone. And the blood kelp zone usually has a lot of rubies on it. Like here. I remember it was 1 ruby per aerogel. It's like 1 ruby to make 1 aerogel. I can quickly double check that too. Yep. Yep. You can just like slingshot your way right up and out of that. You can get so much air with all of that. Holy Christ. So much momentum. Look at that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I actually might as well just drop off all of this lithium, because it's just like, it's an abundance of lithium, and I'm not going to need all of it. Well, that will add some. Well, I'll add some extra storage space. Alright, so we got the one plasteel ingot. We just need to get a wiring kit and the 3 nickel. Because aerogel. Is that you on the screen? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, welcome in, Faden. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is my model. Yeah, it's actually getting close to that 30-minute timer where I would usually swap the models then. Let me see here. 2 gel sacks, 2 rubies. And my silver should be... it's in one of these. There we go. Do I have any nickel in any of these storage compartments? Or is it just all on... I think it's all in the Cyclops. Oy. Yep, all in the Cyclops. I'm back. Welcome back, Nubble.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Right, so which of the lockers had all the nickel in it? Ah, there we go. I've pretty much just been like running back and forth, doing like a little bit of rocket building, a little bit of base building, a little bit of both. You know, a little bit of both. Another plasteel ingot, 2 ion power cells, crystalline sulfur, and kyanite. Yeah, I may or may not have enough kyanite on hand. I actually might not. Let me double check. Of which, oh yeah, 30-minute timer. There you go. Yep, I am 1 kyanite short. Oof. Here's a good question. How much stuff do I need for this? I witnessed my guitarist unlock the full potential of his gear and knowledge and made everything just so tasty. Yeah! Also, Neville with a 7-month sub streak. Let's go. Right, and where did I put all the silicon rubber? There we go. There we go. I'll take that out and put those back into the Cyclops. Well, guess we're gonna be going on back down to the, lava zone. Of which, it's like a question. How much titanium do I have left currently? Because if I'm going down to the lava zone, I might be able to look at finishing off all the decorations here for the base. How does that look? Yeah, that actually kind of works. So I'll leave that for later. Two, four, six. So I can make 4 or something. I actually might as well just go and make that window real quick. Find some, quartz. Like, his tone was so him. We jammed a 7-minute guitar noodle to test the ability to switch between dirty rhythms, dirty leads, and clean leads. Oh. I'm guessing that actually went pretty well. Alright, that's actually enough quartz to make the window. And see another human just relax with his ability to play, and what he writes, he talked with his riff writing. Oh. So, big deal. Yeah! I had a music moment. Yeah! I was like, wait, where did I even grab all those power cells from? And then I remembered. Oh right. I pulled those off of the old. Those are the old power cells before I replaced them with everything with like ion power cells. This is 2001: A Space Odyssey. Monkey discovers bonus club scene. Damn. You know what's funny? I've never actually seen 2001: A Space Odyssey before. I know of that scene. I think I started watching it ages ago. I think I struggled to get into it, or if that was during like a film studies course, the film studies class I had in high school, I feel like I might have gotten sick that week or had to do something else. I don't remember is the thing. It's either I started watching it and then just kind of stopped because it just didn't catch, like it didn't hook me, or I started watching it and then I wasn't even able to finish it. Well, should just be a straight drop from here down into the Lost River. Well, a mostly straight drop. Oh yeah, when it's like in the Lost River here, I actually don't even need the sonar. This is like, it's decently bright. What did I hit? Ah! That wasn't even touching! And I guess apparently the model, the actual hitbox model, is slightly bigger than the actual model. Oh yeah, I never even finished this part of the base. This base, did I? I never did build those. I have the enamel for it. I've just never finished off those two portions. Right, so once I'm down in the lava zone, I can grab kyanite and crystalline sulfur. Because while I'm pretty sure there's some crystalline sulfur in the Lost River, it's a lot tougher to get just because it's all in the brain pools. I'm also looking to see if I can find any titanium deposits. I wasn't looking where I was going. Pretty much any titanium deposits I could potentially mine. What did I hit that time? But looking at the time, I might end up calling it there. Just because it's like, it is about where I would normally hop on off, and it's been going for like 3 hours. Honestly, yeah, that is probably where I'm going to call it. Okay. Let me just close out of that. You know, I should also really make a stream ending screen as well at some point. So that way then I could just like move over onto that while it's actually onto the whole while it's like after the raid, so that way then yeah. But with that, I think, let me see, who is available for raid? Looks like Orange is. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go and raid Orange. So, yeah. So with that, that is where I'm gonna end things for the night. Be sure to go and give Orange some love. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye. Y'all have a good one.